I had aces.
Aces?
I had aces. Fuck. Is a what? $5,000 chip. After yesterday having the biggest loss of my cash game career, to follow it up with the biggest win of my career. Well, this is most definitely not the way that I wanted to start the day nor the trip. Oh, I dropped my gimbal in the toilet this morning. As funny and as ridiculous as that sounds, I went to the bathroom with my body bag on, leaned over, and it just fell out into the toilet. I grabbed it out immediately. I've been trying to dry it for the last half an hour, seemingly to no avail, so I've brought it with, and hopefully I can go find an Apple store or some tech store that can help me, because it's definitely not usable at the moment. Vlogging without a gimbal is extremely difficult and of way worse quality, so hopefully we can get that sorted. Yeah, I'm very annoyed at that. But before we start with the breakdown of the day, first things first is I want to go get some breakfast. I'm kind of hungry, and then we will proceed over to Paris for the 1K Mystery Millions. It really sucks doing it without a gimbal and a tripod, but came over here to Chayo, a Mexican restaurant, and I got breakfast burrito. So gonna have this and then make our way back inside to Horseshoe. Okay, not exactly the start I wanted. Down to 22,200. Majority of it as a result of one really big pot that we can do a little bit of handbrake down. So this American guy, kind of an older guy, definitely gave off kind of fish vibes, if that makes sense. We're playing 200, 400. He opened in +1 to 1,000. I looked down at Ace King of Hearts. I made it 3,500. He made it 10,000. I called, and putting him on a pretty tight range here. Don't really think he's like got a lot of bluffs in his range. It's very like big pair heavy, some ace queen suited, some ace king type hands. Flop came 10-10-4 with 2 hearts. He c-bet 6,000. I called. Obviously don't really see any value in raising here. I just want to like realize my equity as best as possible. Turn came a deuce of spades. He checked, and guess you can kind of think about betting here. I really also like don't see the need that much. If he's got an overpair, he could just be in the like mentality of kind of trying to pot control a little bit, maybe a little bit scared of a 10, even though I really don't really have a 10 in my range. So I thought, let me just try and realize my equity. River was a queen, and he like snap jammed. So I just folded my hand. I think I made the right decision not stabbing the turn. But yeah, seems like a very soft table. As you can see, the crowds behind me are insane. We're on a 20-minute break, and unfortunately my gimbal has completely died, so I'm gonna have to try and find where I can buy another one, maybe at an Apple store, Target, or Best Buy, something like that. So yeah, just gonna go to the bathroom, and then hopefully we can spin it back up when we come back from break. That is us, Busto. Pretty stupid last hand. I didn't even manage to film it because it just happened so fast. It was all in the river, but we can do a little bit of a handbrake down of it. So folded to me in the small blind, and I had king deuce off. These like big card, little card, offsuit blocker type hands are usually pretty good hands to like raise blind versus blind. So we're playing 500 1K. I make it 3.5. This very aggro German guy in the big blind calls. Go to a flop of 5-3 deuce. Obviously like still retain range and like somewhat nut advantage, all the overpairs, whereas he really doesn't have that many like super strong hands on this board, maybe some sets. All his like offsuit low card hands should just be folding pre-flop. So I go for a c-bet here. I think my hand really does benefit mostly from equity denial and just like protection, getting 2 random overcards to fold. So I bet 2,500 into 8,000. He calls. Turn ace, really not a great card because I think he can definitely float some hands like ace 10, ace jack. Maybe he doesn't 3-bet a hand like ace queen offsuit pre, even though I think that would be a mistake. There are a lot of like ace x hands. So I check and he bets 3,200, a pretty small bet. He had quite a lot of earnings on his hand and bob, so I thought he is definitely capable of like floating the hand like king jack, king queen, king 10 type of hands on the flop, queen jack, just being in position, seeing what I do. So I decided to make the call. River 7, obviously a brick. I check and he puts me all in. And I don't know, this is kind of a moment of like a bit of intuition, I guess you could say. Let me not go into the casino floor, get shouted at again. Yeah, bit of intuition here, I would say. And I just really thought that he floated the flop with some like king queen, king jack type hand, and was just trying to like get me off, because my hand, once I check turn, it heavily caps my range into not having something like ace king, ace queen, aces, so to speak. So my hand looks maybe like pocket 7s through, well, not 7s, pocket 6s, pocket 8s, pocket 9s, pocket 10s, that he's just trying to get to fold. Eventually I tanked, I called. He had 6-4 offsuit for a straight. So like, just like a really stupid hand that he should be folding pre-flop, but got very lucky to just flop it. So anyway, we're out, and now's the time to go and play some cash games. Now I'm actually so upset. I just saw 3 huge figures in the poker community: John Juwanda, Dylan Wiseman, and Sam Soverall, but they were all motoring so fast to, I don't know, get to one of the tournaments that I didn't want to stop them, or I kind of couldn't stop them, but I would have loved a photo with all 3 of them individually. But so I've decided now, instead of hopping in to play cash, let me rather go to Target and buy a new gimbal. Okay, finally made it to Target. It's definitely a lot quieter in here than the bustling sounds of the Flamingo or WSOP, but I'm gonna try find everything I'm looking for here and proceed with the rest of the day. Okay, kind of annoying, but Target didn't have it, but I'm now going to Best Buy, which is very close by. Just gonna walk there, and hopefully they have it, their website, they show that they have it, and might even be able to get the new model. Okay, so they did have the Osmo 8 available. It is extremely cool. Got a whole bunch of enhanced capabilities. It's got like a little microphone, like tracking camera, in addition to the like gimbal system. So I'm very happy with it, and now we can proceed with the rest of the trip with a proper gimbal. Okay, so I decided, of all the casino options that we have, probably my favorite place to play at is the Aria. So I've made our way to the Aria. I've also got a friend staying here. Might go and see her, but gonna come to the Aria, and then I already know exactly the plans for dinner, something that I've wanted to do for the last 2 years here, and I'm determined to make it happen tonight. Okay, so it looks like we are going to be playing some 1-2 PLO while we wait for a seat at 5-10 Hold'em. Okay, finally got called for the 5-10 game, so made our way over to a nice new table. Gonna grind it out and then head for dinner a bit later.
The last call for Rookie for 5-10 no limit. Rookie, last call for 5-10 no limit. June for 5-10. June, 5-10 no limit. Brian for 5-10.
Ace King.
Brian, 5-10 no limit.
Chop it. Yeah, chop it up.
thought I'd give a little mid-session update. Unfortunately, I was pretty stupid in that I didn't bring my MGM card, even though it was expired. I need to get a new one, so I haven't been accruing the comps, and at 510 they are quite considerable. So I'm just going to get my casino card now. But we are sun running over this table, up a couple of thousand already, which is a very big win. But yeah, I'm gonna keep playing, feel very comfortable. We're obviously getting very deep now. A lot of players at the table are sitting hundreds of big blinds deep, if not 1,000 plus. So gonna be very interesting dynamics going on. Game's very good and feeling very positive. Okay, that is a wrap on the cash game for now. Honestly, I'm quite upset with myself. I was up a ton. I kind of like let the mental momentum get to me a little bit. Other than that, I'm quite hungry, ready to go for dinner, and we're gonna go meet some friends now. Let's head up and get some food first. Okay, the place I've wanted to come for 3 years, I'm finally here, Din Tai Fung. I'm gonna get a variety of different foods, but to start off with some braised beef noodle soup. That is a wrap on an unbelievable dinner. Every single thing that I tried here was phenomenal. The braised beef noodle soup, unbelievable, so flavorful, extremely tender beef, noodles amazing. All the dumplings were excellent. And I thought about it long and hard, and I think I'm going to finally be responsible and not. We got a guest on the vlog here.
We got a guest on the YouTube.
I'm gonna do the responsible thing and not continue to play poker tonight. I'm very tired, so I think I'm just gonna make my way back over to Flamingo and call it a night. We got a very exciting non-poker focused day tomorrow, and you're all gonna enjoy that quite a bit. Got to have some very special things going on, but that is it for tonight. And we'll see you all tomorrow.